What's going on, guys? And welcome to another podcast. It has been a few months, huh? Maybe a few months. Yeah. Because I think what? Was it October? Might have been October when might have been October. I don't remember which day though. Crown One, hello man, what's up? It's been a long time. I know. That one quiet kid, hey Mike, you're back. Yeah. Kinda. I don't know if this is gonna work. If it is, does everything sound and look good? It's not stuttering, or as long as everything works well. I mean, that's great. Spermanon, sup, man? That one quiet kid. How are you feeling after the incident? I'm feeling better. I'm feeling much better. Um, like I will admit, like driving down the road and like I can't really drive down the road at nighttime anymore. I don't like to. I don't like to anymore though, because like I was driving like down the highway, or not the highway, but like over here in the countryside highway, and like I saw like this deer like ran out in front, and he like was over on the right, and I was like, I kind of was slowing down. I looked left, and there was just like 7 deer, and I was just like, oh. um, but yeah, no, I mean, I'm doing better. I'm doing much better. My job kind of demands that I do, that I'm mentally okay. Um, I think I'm gonna have that trauma for the rest of my life, but quality is a little blurry. Yeah. Uh, well, I mean, there's nothing I can really do about that. It probably is because of my internet. My internet is not good. As long as you guys can hear me, though, as long as I'm not stuttering or the video stuttering out or anything like that, then we'll be fine, I think. So yeah, like I Spider-Man known, you guys should thank him because he's the one who's pestering me about doing this. I did kind of wanted to do it tonight anyway, but I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I'm trying to do it. Again, my internet's not great. I was supposed to upload a video yesterday and today, but it just didn't work out that way. My internet is so weird. It's on again, off again. It works when it wants to. It works when it doesn't want to, and vice versa. It's just so complicated and annoying. Like like I was trying to upload my video last night, and I don't know, it used to, because it used to be a pattern. What my internet was, it used to be like this pattern where it would be good in like the mornings, and then it would be bad in the afternoon, like around like after 3 it would be bad. So like right now would be a terrible time for me to be doing this, but for some reason lately, I don't know why, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it still is like that, but lately every time that I leave for work, the internet's better. Actually, it's not good in the morning anymore for some reason. I don't know why. It's good when it's like after 12, and then like it gets bad like around morning. I don't know why. It's really really weird. It used to be the opposite, but now it's I don't know. It fluctuates a lot, so I don't know. I'm just kind of just blowing steam right now about that one. Because I know that, I'm trying to wait for the 10 minutes, but I think we're all kind of here now, right? Or most of us. So we can kind of just talk about stuff. I know that we have a lot of catch up to do. I know that you guys have a lot of questions. I know a lot of people ask me about, like, the MCU and DC and all that stuff. So I am prepared to talk about that a little bit. I don't have anything written down. I don't have anything planned. So I guess this podcast is gonna be just you guys kind of just asking me questions and me answering them. Then again, I always do that actually, but I did have a few in the past where I would write stuff down and I would, you know, I would have a direction with the podcast. But this one, I admittedly don't really have one. This is me. This is just more of like a hey, I'm alive. Like hey, I'm trying to do this again. Because I know that I have been very laggy as far as like besides my internet. Um, as far as like making content and stuff. I know, like I said, I try to get my Ultimate Alliance Part 2 video out yesterday. It didn't really work out. That's fine. Um, it's a work in progress. I still have to record. I got to record this weekend. I will complain about this. Living. I feel like right now I'm living like a double life. I feel like I'm living a double life because I go to work and then I come back home and then I go to sleep and then I do whatever in the morning and then I go to work. But then like Friday through the weekend, I I have time to do these videos and stuff with you guys. But by the time that it's Friday, I'm exhausted. So like I remember I thought I was going to do a live stream last week and it just didn't really work out because I was just exhausted. And then I felt better on Saturday and then I was like, okay, well I should probably start recording stuff. So I started recording stuff and unfortunately I only got to like 2 videos and then it took me like maybe you want to say 3-4 hours just to do 2 videos because I had to like edit I had to edit the first one because it got messed up. And then the second one, and these videos were like 8 gigs. Like Ultimate Alliance Part 1 was like 8 gigs to upload, which sucked because I was just like, I was trying to think to myself, I was like, is there any way I can just compress this file? Because, like I said, my internet's already bad enough for me to upload. So I kind of just bit the bullet and I said, fuck it. I'll just, not the most successful strategy. And the internet looks like it's about to cut out or no. Okay. Just so you guys know, if you guys noticing that I might be blurry or its quality's lower or if I'm stuttering or whatever, it's my internet. It's not your guys' internet. There it goes. Oof. Yep. Like I said, I can't control that. I can't control that. I mean, like I could use my hotspot if I didn't already use all of it last month. So I don't know. The best case scenario is that we can get to maybe like an hour. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario, we get to like 30 minutes or less. And then with that case, I would probably just delete it. Then I don't like my podcasts being shorter than like 45 minutes. I don't even like 45 minutes. I prefer like an hour, just because I like to just because I feel like a podcast should be lengthy. I feel like videos like these should be just lengthy of me just talking about things with you guys, which is why I don't like it to be too short. I don't know. That's just me though. I don't know about how you guys feel about that, but I don't know. D Epic Plays. Hey man, it's Dakota. Do you remember me? Just saying hi. Hey man, what's up? Spearman Unknown, Yee. You and me both have been having personal stuff. Also, the whole double life thing is basically me and my channel. Yeah, no. I mean, I could even say it's a triple life because I go to work and then I, come home. I have whatever with my family, drama, and then of course making videos. So that's like 3. So I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. That one quiet kid. Well, there it goes again. Yeah, oof. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it'll work. Spider No, don't cut out internet. Let me have a good Friday. Yeah, I want a good Friday too at this point. That's me. That's me with my streams. Can't end it under an hour. Yeah. That One Quiet Kid, and there'll be a lot of stuff I want to talk about. LOL. That One Quiet Kid. Have you heard of the Invincible getting news this month? Excited because I love the comics. Yeah, I'm sure we have not. I actually, I think what was this? Was it like? I think it was like a few months ago where I kind of like out of the blue, I said to my brother, I said, "Hey, they're taking a long time with that season 2 of Invincible, huh?" And I remember I was sitting there and I was talking to him about it, and I was sitting there, I was telling him about the scene in the comics where that woman uh, uh where that chick totally rapes him, and it's one of those things where in this type of climate of politics and people's feelings bullshit, where it's like, oh boy, are they gonna do that the same or are they gonna do that differently? Because I think I know the boys have been different. Like the boys have been not dramatically, but a lot of when it compared to the TV show of like The Boys, for example, uh that show is a lot different than the comics, I'd say. Invincible, I would say it's closer. I would definitely say it's closer. So I don't know. Um, but yeah, I made a joke with him about how I think that the reason why Invincible season 2 is taking longer is because they're sitting there and they're arguing about should they do that? Should they cut it out? Should they make it consensual? Stuff like that. You know, I don't know. I don't know. No idea. No idea. That was just my that was just a joking guess, but I don't know. It's kind of like how I joked about like with Fortnite where I made a joke about how they included the classic Tomb Raider outfit and the anniversary and the Survivor one because they were arguing. They were just like, which one do we want to do? And they ended up just saying, screw it, just do all of them. But I don't know. I don't know. It's just something funny in my head that I like to think is true. Apparently Spawn exists in the same universe as Invincible. Really? Well, that doesn't make much sense unless Todd McFarlane accepts that, which I probably not true. That One Quiet Kid. Oh, that scene. This is see if it connects again. All right. The boy show is better than the comics. Comic is disgusting. Yeah, no, you're right. It is, but the internet's bugging. Yeah. Uh, yeah, no, the comic is definitely more grotesque. Yeah, that's the word. Than the show because obviously a TV show, you're not gonna do certain things or make it go too far because it's a TV show. It's not like a comic book or a when it comes to media, when it comes to more which is why it kind of sucks when like we always get excited as fans. We're always like, "Oh yay, so and so is going to get their own TV show or this series is going to get its own TV show or movie." The problem with that is that it starts becoming like, "Okay, we need to make this for like everybody or like kind of acceptable so that we can get as much people to watch this as possible." So we're going to dumb down or we're going to tone stuff down so that and then you know, it just kind of creates problems because then the fans don't like it, or I mean, things like that. It's when something becomes more popular, when you get something that's more popular and it keeps getting popular, there's a very high chance for it to be dumbed down or to be simplified or to be more, I don't want to say the word kid friendly, appropriate in the eyes of the world today, I guess, which is because that's been happening for what, maybe like 10 years, maybe, roughly. Yeah. So with that being said, it's not always an exciting thing to see your favorite thing get its own TV show or movie, because there's a very high chance that it's going to be changed or it's going to be altered, and you might not like the change. You might hate the change. And, it's very, very rare, I'd say, these days when people like watch a show or a TV show or a movie or play a video game and it's, and things get changed. And then it's very rare for people to say, oh, that was a good thing that they changed that, or that was a good thing that they didn't do that or didn't include that. And then you'd have those people who'd argue, no, that scene or that part or that whatever was important or, was necessary, and stuff like that. So I don't know, it's just something I've realized as I've gotten older and I've lived throughout this modern age um, of, comics becoming movies and TV shows and stuff like that. But no, I mean, The Walking Dead, I mean, listen, I live in America. America doesn't exactly shy away from gore and, war. But these days, a lot of like sex stuff has been really just like they push that shit away. Like, especially if it's like, explicit, or these days if it's straight people. But I don't know, I mean, and think about that. Think about the articles, like the possible future articles that would be written about stupid people on the internet who want to be like, oh, I can't believe they put that scene of, why would they make him a victim? Blah 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 blah. Men aren't victims. Blah blah blah. Because you're gonna have those people who would make comments or make articles like that. Because that's just that's just the day that's just the way they like to make their money, is to say something that's not true, sit there and talk all their shit because they have nothing better to do. One of the things that I've realized is, when you get a job and you actually start working, a lot of that shit becomes irrelevant. I will admit, like me working, I've realized all I want to do is come home, relax, and play a game that I enjoy, maybe watch a movie that I enjoy or watch a TV show that I enjoy, or just something that I would make me happy. But of course, we live in this age where it's like we got to make everyone miserable, make everything dumbed down, blah 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 blah, all the crap that they do now. You guys know what I'm talking about. And when you're working and then you're dealing with that, the good thing is I kind of already have accepted that certain things are the way they are, and if they're going to keep doing that, they're just not going to get my money. Like Bayonetta, I didn't talk about this. I wanted to talk about it. I didn't talk about it. I was excited for Bayonetta 3 when that was coming out, and then I ended up not buying the game because of all the crap that went down, and because I was not happy with what they did to the character and characters in the story, and the fact that the story was not good. Because I love the first game's story. I like the second one, but the second one, Didn't think was good as the first one. That's just what I think. Um, but it wasn't bad. But 3 was a fucking like, I mean, that was a career suicide move. Is what I would say to Hideki Kamiya. Like the fact that you would do that, what a stupid move. What a stupid move. But anyway, I digress. That's just an example of something that, like I get excited for. Or like Dead Space. Got the new Dead Space remake coming out. Remember, I saw that trailer and I was just like, oh, that might be fun. That might be good, right? And then you see like Nicole and like the other chick, and they just look ugly. And you're just sitting there and you're thinking to yourself, why would you do this? Like, what the hell? Like, it makes you want to just like look at the developer or the person who made that decision. You just want to look at them and you want to say, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, like I played Dead Space 1, 2. I haven't played 3. I own both those. I own all those games. Dead Space 2 was the first survival horror game I ever played, and I loved it, of course. And then I got 1, then I played 3. Or was it the other way around? I don't remember. But the point is that like my favorite design of Nicole, and Nicole is the girlfriend of Isaac in the first game. And I actually love, like, I think she looked really good in the first game compared to the second one. Like I really did. I really liked her look. So like to see her look in like the remake is just like, no, 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 no. Like, what are you doing? Like, listen, I like women my own age, but even as a man, I can tell you, listen, there are very attractive 40-year-old women, okay? So, because I think that's true. I think like Isaac and like her are like around their 40s, or like just about near there, like maybe like edging between 30, 40. So for them to do that is just like, because she looks like she's actually like 50, like 60. Not, she doesn't look 40. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just an example of like something, or like Resident Evil 4. Like Resident Evil 4, like I remember I made a video, and like I think like 2 weeks later they announced it, and I was just not happy. And because I already knew the first thing that they were gonna do, they're just gonna tone it all down. And then they put stealth in the game, and it's just like, you know, a lot of people, and I remember I got mad because, like they ruined my favorite Resident Evil game, which was Resident Evil 3. The original Resident Evil 3 is my favorite Resident Evil game. I love everything about that game. I love Jill. I love Nemesis. That dynamic is awesome. The tone and the story, it's so great, and it feels amazing to run through that city. But in the remake, it just feels dumbed down. It feels so like it's kind of like the Tomb Raider franchise. Like I played Rise of the Tomb Raider on this channel, and you know, I thought about going back and watching it because I don't even remember how I felt about it when I first played it. Unfortunately, I have to admit the first Tomb Raider game I ever played was the Tomb Raider reboot, that new reboot they did. And looking back on it, because I went back and I have played the original games, and the original games are much better than the reboot. They're much better. Tomb Raider is supposed to be a puzzle solving game about tomb raiding. Like the first game does not have any tomb raiding really. They're optional. And then we get to Rise. I don't remember Rise really having any either. I think Shadow was the only one that did. and Shadow sucked. I know because I played it and beat it. The problem with that reboot is it tried to be Uncharted, and it's not Uncharted. So again, I like trying to ride off the success of another franchise makes me glad they sold those rights recently. And it's just like, man, you guys did not know what you were doing, like at all. Like there are just some people, some companies who do not know what they're doing. You know, what was that other game? Callisto Protocol. I know that I'm talking about a lot of things right now. I'm bitching. I'm just bitching and venting right now about games that I liked and wanted to play, but I'm not going to because they suck. um, what that Callisto Protocol game? That game? Yeah, fucking A, man. First thing I see is like him like swinging a baton at like a zombie or a monster or whatever. I'm just like, what is the Silent Hill? And then like I Silent Hill 2, that's gonna get remade. I played Silent Hill 2. It was fucking awesome. I didn't play Silent Hill until like I want to say like about a year or two ago. Recently, I played it. And I'm still cautiously optimistic for the Silent Hill 2 remake, but I mean, it's kind of shock. Here's why it's shocking, because I don't think Konami does not like to remake games. Konami does not like to do that. Konami likes to just make a game and then that's it. He doesn't like to ever go back to it, really. So to see him actually going back and remaking Silent Hill 2 is shocking. I know a lot of people were like, why didn't they remake Silent Hill 1? I think they probably should have started with Silent Hill 1, honestly. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. But I've heard bad things. I've heard some behind the scenes about the people making it. And yeah, that's all I needed to know. Down to 14, Mike, welcome back. Hello, man. What's up? Have you seen what has been going on with the Spider-Man Lotus? No, actually. I wanted to though. I tried to like I think maybe like a year ago I tried to look up and see. I tried to look up and I tried to see what they were doing, and I don't know. They just kind of it just kind of seemed like they dropped it, or they just kind of stopped making it. I know that I think the last thing that I saw / heard was them was them showing off like some of the CGI and stuff, or like him web slinging around, which looked cool. But other than that, no, I haven't really heard / seen anything about that since that whole drama crap, which sucks because they really like it was looking pretty good. It was looking pretty good. That one quiet kid, I still love them jokes about the Miles Morales meeting Lotus Spider-Man. I don't. I didn't even know anyone's joked about that. Spider-Man, that's dumb, making a remaking a sequel before the first game. Right, but the sequel was so much more popular than the first one. I would have did the first game first. I think that it's kind of just to just to get some like experience, first. Not just jump into the best Silent Hill game ever made and then just, hope that you do a good job at remaking it, like I would have played it safe. I would have did the first game first, and see how people reacted versus the second one. But yeah. God, I gotta like force myself not to continue with the Resident Evil 3 thing, because like I said that, and then I just wanted to start going. You guys know that's how I work. I like sometimes I'll talk about something or I'll say something, and then like something else will pop into my head, and then I'll just want to go with that. I'll just like bring it up, and I'll just get going with it. But yeah, that one quiet kid. What do you hope to see in Spider-Man 4? Well, I'm assuming you're talking about Tom Holland. So hoping to see. I want to see him I just want to see him live his daily life. I want to see him live his daily life and I want to see him get used to living alone. I want to see him get used to doing the superhero thing without help from Tony Stark or the Avengers now. I want to see that. And I do not want to see Zendaya anymore. That's for damn sure. Let's get Gwen. Let's get MJ. Let's do it right. Let's not, try to fuck shit up. So yeah. Spider-Man Unknown, they're still making Spider-Man Lotus is coming out this year. Okay. Is it? Really? Okay. All right, I'll keep my eyes out for that. Because I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see if it's good or not. I want to see if they can do it. I don't even care about the racial slurs and the, all the stuff that they were talking. Like, I don't care. I don't fucking care. Like that's first of all, that whole thing was number one, someone infiltrated their I think infiltrated their social media and stuff, or like their messages and just kind of like posted it online and I don't know. I'm not gonna. I don't know. I'm the last person to sit there and condemn people for using racial slurs. I mean, I was called boy recently by like one of my coworkers, and he's black. Remember, he called me that, and I was just like in the back of my head, I was like, boy. But it's funny because I am like new there, so that's why I didn't really take any offense to it. There is one guy though that did annoy me, but other than that, I mean, I just walked away. I'm not gonna even bother. And honestly, he's starting to grow on me too. I'm not really hating him anymore either. Again, I'm not gonna sit there and judge people based off that. You're gonna have those people. You're gonna have those people who say things like that. You're gonna have like to be sensitive against. Like, I'm sick of the sensitivity. I like. There's a difference between being sensitive and then being just straight up rude. Like, if you're being straight up rude, that's different. But like, if you're just now, obviously, if you're casually swinging around the N bomb and the all that stuff, even if you're black, I don't think you should swing around the N bomb because it's first of all, it makes you look stupid and it makes you look unprofessional. So again, I don't know. Anyway, moving on because I'm stuck on that topic too much. Down with 114, MJ has powers in the comics now. I don't even want to talk about the comics because the comics are dog shit again. And God, just I haven't paid attention to it since they revealed the whole or they tried to say that MJ had kids thing and it was some other guy, and I was just done. I was done. I love Spider-Man. I do love the characters and the world and all that stuff, but I'm not moving. I cannot mentally move forward with this new shit. Like, I just can't. Nick Spencer brought me back only for some new dumb fucker to take over and say stupid shit or write stupid shit. So yeah, we're back to that again. That one quiet kid, he fought Green Goblin, called him a racial slur. Wait, in the movie? I don't know. Spider-Man Lotus looks great, DPH despite the controversy. Yeah. What's your thoughts on Spectacular Spider-Man being in Across the Spider-Verse? It's just to get you in the seat. It's just to get you in the theater. That's all it is. It's all it's for. Like, and listen, I thought about it, but I'm sticking to my word. I'm not talking about the Spider-Verse 2 movie. I will listen. You guys already know I don't like Miles Morales. You guys already know the reason, one of the biggest reasons why. And they're doing it. It looks like they might be doing that in the movie. So the last thing that you guys need, and for that I need, is to make a review or talk about, which again is stupid because it shouldn't matter. I mean, like, and it is stupid because when I really think about it, at the end of the day, when I really do think about it, they're not even real. Like, Miles Morales is not real. Spider-Man's not real. Why do I keep sitting there and this is kind of why I've been so disconnected lately, because like I said, when I come home, I don't even care. I've kind of gotten to the point where I just want to I want to be entertained and enjoy the things that I like. I don't want to sit here and have an argument about people on the internet about what they like and don't like and about what's good or what's bad. I've grown up a lot, and when I do stuff like this, sometimes it is me just kind of putting on a show, admittedly, because now do I believe that I think Miles Morales is a terrible character, and I think that the Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy relationship thing is disgusting, wrong, and it should not even have happened, and it's a betrayal to number one, Peter Parker. Because all they do is destroy that character. And then they bring Gwen Stacy back, turn her into a slut to fuck some other guy who's not even from her dimension, mind you. And it's like, you're doing that to spite me as a fan. You're doing that to get me mad. So that when I get mad, you can hide behind your racial crap and call me everything under the New Day sun, but I can't do a damn thing because I'm white, right? No. The motherfucker isn't even real. Spider-Man's not real. I'm not going to sit here and do this shit. I'm not going to do this shit. I am passionate about this shit. I am. So when I make videos or reviews, it's because I'm passionate about it. And I get all hyped up. I'm passionate. It's kind of like what Henry Cavill said. I'm not being a toxic fan. I'm a passionate fan. I care about this character and I care about the direction of where it goes. A lot of the people in charge of everything, including movies, video games, TV shows, comic books, a lot of the people who have a lot of control over these big name titles do not even care about it. And they will gatekeep it and not let you even write anything there. Did you hear about that, by the way? About how Marvel said that if you're a fan of comic books or if you're a fan of whatever, then you cannot write for them? They're literally telling you, no, you can't write for us. We don't want you fans to come work here to write these stories that you grew up loving. We want to. And I'm not going to sit here and try to pretend that I can save a property that I can always write off later or I can always rewrite. Because the reality is that type of shit can be written out of existence. Did my microphone go out, by the way? I don't think so. Looks fine to me. I don't know. Anyway, Yeah, there's your little rant for the video or the podcast, and I hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, moving on. Jonathan 14, I'm hoping to see Randy or Johnny or both as Peter's best friend in Spider-Man 4. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. The One Quiet Kid, I personally hope MCU Spider-Man actually learns some MMA and some hand-to-hand better. He's been getting tossed around like always. Yeah, but Spider-Man's not a martial artist. That One Quiet Kid, I'm kind of getting tired of him getting whooped. Yeah. Jonathan 14, hot take. Kitty Pryde should be Peter's new girlfriend for Spider-Man 4. Yeah, but then you'd have to incorporate the X-Men. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You have to incorporate them then. And why would Kitty Pryde go to a public college? Don't they have like a mutant college or something? Or maybe they don't. I don't know. I don't remember. Dino Thunder 14, boy isn't a slur. It's what we are. Boy, male men. Yeah, I know, but it's like if you're like I know, but it's like if you're a white guy and you call like a black person boy, they take that as a racial slur. I'm not kidding. Like that's literally a thing. And I'm not even kidding. It's really fucking weird. Like again, it just the sensitivity is beyond retarded. Bro, Mike, how do you feel about Spider-Man Unlimited and Spectacular Spider-Man and Across the Spider-Verse? Same answer to the last question. It's just to get you in the theater. It's literally just to get you in the seat. It does not matter. I'm not going to go see a fucking movie that's going to insult me as a Spider-Man fan just to see 5 seconds of a character that I liked from another TV show or from another game. Like, it's not happening. Down to Thunder 14, Zatanna got Joker pregnant in the newest. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I know. I didn't know it was Zatanna though. That I didn't know. That I did not know. That One Quiet Kid. I'm sick and tired of Marvel and DC comics now. Spur Unknown, NVVM, he back. Yay. Bro, have you seen Avatar 2? It's the best movie of 2022, in my opinion. No, I tried to rewatch the first one, though, and it didn't really go well. I just could not get through the first 10 minutes because of, I don't know, I couldn't hear the movie. It was weird. Crown One, have you seen that new Transformers trailer? Yes, I did. Oh, God, we're doing Beast Wars. No! Oh, my God, I hate Listen, I'm sorry. I do not like Beast Optimus. I do not like Gorilla Optimus Prime. Like, I really, really don't. I don't like Beast Wars. I just don't. I don't like it. It's too weird. It looks good. I think it actually might be good, but fucking Beast Wars, man. God damn it. That Optimus Prime gorilla. He looks cool though when he transforms out of the gorilla into a robot to fight. Then he looks cool. But when he's a gorilla, I'm just like, fucking A, man. So stupid. That One Quiet Kid. What's your thoughts on Avi Arad? That fucking guy. I don't like him. He's been around Marvel. He's been around a lot of these. He's kind of like Kevin Feige, where he's been around a lot of these Marvel properties for so long, where it's like, can you just like fuck off, please? You know, just a little bit. Spider-Man, yeah, they're doing that. I'm still gonna see Spider-Verse 2. I'm excited to see my childhood Spider-Man again. Yeah, for 5 seconds. Waste of $20 or however much movie tickets are these days. Was it like $16 or something? 14. 14. It might be 14. Down at number 14, how would you feel if Miles go with Kamala Khan instead of Gwen, like how they originally planned? That would have been better. That would have been more appropriate. Rather at them been, I mean, and again, it's insulting. It's so insulting. I want you to think about this. In the Ultimate Universe, Peter Parker died. In Spider-Gwen's universe, Peter Parker died. He died in both of their universes. And again, it's insulting. It's so insulting. Especially because of the fact that, again, he was going to marry this woman. This was supposed to be, this was the woman he loved. It's just insulting. It's very insulting to me as a fan. Again, I grew up reading these books. It's very hard for me not to put, and again, a lot of people like to use this whole term of, oh, it's a different universe. It's still insulting. It's still insulting when you sit there as a fan and you know that Gwen and Peter have a really good chemistry and they're really good together. And for her to just, it's so random. They don't even know each other that long enough to even have that type of relationship to begin with. Again, it's forced, and it's forced because it's there to piss me off and nothing more. Because it's about the shock value, nothing more. I'm dropping this. All right, down at number 14. Would you prefer Spider-Gwen go with some random nobody instead of Miles? How about someone from her own dimension? Let's start there. That one quiet kid. No, it didn't. Spider-Man, so you won't be watching Across of the Spider-Verse at all, or even talk about it ever again? Just wanted to know your thoughts on Spectacular Spider-Man returning. No, I like I said, do I get? I actually was like, because here's the thing, I did watch the trailer just because I was like, okay, let's give this a try, and I gave it a try, and I'm not happy I gave it a try. Again, there's nothing that you can do that's going to get my butt in a seat to watch a movie about someone I do not like. It's not happening. And then to sit there and force me to watch a relationship form that I do not want to see. I mean, let's not even get into the whole like issues with dimensions and like things like that and how that doesn't fucking work. I mean, there have been stories where you cannot cross dimensions a certain way, otherwise you will fuck things up. Like, again, it's stupid. Dino Thunder 14, have you seen Megan? No. I saw the trailer though. I didn't watch it because it was PG-13. Like, they should have made it rated R. Like, I'm so like a lot of these again, because they're just trying to get again, it's all about getting butts in the seats. It's all that matters to them. It doesn't matter about anything else. They're like, as long as we got their butt in the seat, doesn't matter what we fucking do in this movie. As long as we got them in here. As long as we took their fucking money, then everything will be good for us. Even though word of mouth is a lot more stronger than your day one weekend box office, dumbass. Spider-Man, I'm mainly going to see for Spectacular Spider-Man since he's my childhood Spider-Man. Hope he's voiced by Josh Keaton. He will not be. And if he is, I will be shocked. But he will not be. Bro, what's the best Spider-Man PC mod you've seen? Turning the pride flags into American flags. That one quiet kid. I understand that Peter isn't a martial artist, but he keeps getting whooped by regular thugs. Yeah, but as much as I didn't like Spider-Man Homecoming, I mean, he did beat those guys up. Those thugs robbing that jewelry store. He did get them. At least I think he did. Pretty sure he did. When he he shows up, he's like, "You guys aren't the real Avengers," and I'm just like, I think he got them. Yeah, kinda, maybe. I forgot. I have not seen that movie in a long time. Okay, Spider-Man on. Hang on. Marvel said if you're a fan of their stories, you can't write for them. Hang on. So people who made the 90s shows or EMH and Spectacular or anything great Marvel did are not made by fans? No, because the problem is that you are a fan. They don't want to hire you because you're a fan. Because you care about this property. Spider-Man on. Go GTFO Marvel. Jonathan 14. Well, boy isn't meant to be a meme-like name. I don't know how people see this as a slur. Kenzie Sub, sup, Mike? Yeah, Joker got pregnant in the comics. He's like, yeah, what's up, Mike? Yeah, Joker got pregnant. Huh? Who starts a fucking conversation like that? That one quiet kid, Mikey, wants some good comics. I actually I walked into my first comic shop a few months ago. I have a comic shop a couple miles down the street. I walked into my first comic shop and it was actually kind of surreal actually to be in there. I've never been in a comic shop before. It was actually kind of cool. I gotta convince myself to go there and get some comics. But yeah, no. I mean, be cool to. I'm probably looking for something new. I'm probably looking for something that's not like Marvel or DC. I'll probably get something like new. I don't know, maybe not even Image, just somebody new. I know that Young Ripa put out his book, but I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if that's really gonna be interesting to me. I don't know. I'm just looking for something. I'm looking for something new to read. Not right at the moment, but it would be cool to find something new that's good. Something new. Something new that's good, you know. Sparrow known, apparently Joker getting pregnant is a parody of the 60s comics with weird crap like Superman shooting mini versions of himself out of his fingers. It's still disgusting either way. Yeah. Down at Thunder 14, Captain America called Emma Frost mommy because she reminds Steve of his mom in recent comics. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. God, this is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Come on, Steve. Come on. Damn it. Making America look bad. Bro, what's your thoughts on Avengers Secret Wars? I don't care. I just don't care. Kenzie Subs, what's your thoughts on DC, James Gunn's new universe, booting Cavill, Ezra Miller, etc.? I heard they didn't get rid of Ezra. I heard they kept Ezra, actually, and they got rid of Cavill, which sucks, because I actually wanted to give Cavill another try, because he actually seemed very, like he understood Superman. It's just Zack Snyder didn't. So I'm upset. I really wanted to see him actually give me the actual portrayal. So from now, it sucks that I'm never gonna actually see that. It really does. But we'll keep Ezra because that'll make us look really good. Good job, guys. That's how you make money. You get rid of the people who actually made it good. Are you gonna get rid of Gail Gadot too? Because I'm sick of Gail Gadot or Gadot, whatever, however the fuck you pronounce her last name. I'm sick of her too. I didn't like her to begin with. I honestly didn't. I was not a fan of her to begin with. I didn't think she fit the role. I just never thought she did. Even when I saw the first Wonder Woman movie, I was just like, yeah, story-wise, this is fine until the end, but it's just, I don't know. It's not my Wonder Woman. Down 14. To be. Then again, I don't really have a my Wonder Woman. I don't know. I like the classic. Nothing crazy. Down 14. To be fair, Peter came back as immortal in the Ultimate Comics. Yeah, I know, because I think they tried to bring him back, and then he became Spider-Man again, and Miles fucked off, and that was like the end or something. I don't know. I'm probably super wrong. Combo King, you do make a point about getting on into seeing this across the Spider-Verse. It'll be the Space Jam 2 situation where Spider-Man will be there for cameos. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just to get you in the seat. That's it. Once they get you in the seat, their job's done. It doesn't matter how important their role is in the story or not. It's just remember this? Remember this? Remember your childhood? Yeah. Come on in. And then you come in and then you realize that it's just like a fucking like fake ass doll, and then the head falls off, and then they fucking knock you in the back of the head, knock your ass out, and steal your wallet. That's the extreme version of what happens. and people fall for it every time. It's like a cartoon. They just keep falling for it. You're like, how are you falling for this? Oh. Home Alone your ass. Every time. That one quiet kid. TBH, was there ever a happy ending to Spider-Man? It always ends with Up dying, being alone, etc. No, that's how they wrote it. It's the writer who does it. Again, it's stupid. Crown One, what do you think of the Bayverse? I liked 1 through 4. I did not like 5. I know people don't like 4, but I kind of liked 4. Just a little bit. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Spider-Man, come to think of it, PS4 Spider-Man was in Across the Spider-Verse, but it definitely had a cameo vibe, actually. I think that's just a different version of PS4 Spider-Man. I don't know. Who knows? Kenzie subs, I'm going to see it mainly from my boy Miguel. Why? So he can beat up Miguel too? Why? So that I can watch Miles Morales beat up Miguel O'Hara too? The Spider-Man, if any, who the Spider-Man who actually would be more of a suitable replacement, and there should not be a replacement to Peter Parker Spider-Man, but if I had to pick, yeah, it'd be Miguel, because Miguel earned that. He is a really good Spider-Man. He doesn't sit there and walk around and like, yo, I'm Spider-Man. No, that's just what they call him. He knows he's not the Spider. This character has their name, like, oh, he's Spider-Man now. Where it's like that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Did he save those people from that? Those people on that train? No. Did he save that woman from falling? No. Did he do that? No. That was someone else entirely. Again, it's just what do you think? Do you think that just giving someone a title is going to make them more popular, if not as popular as the original character? That's not how this works. It doesn't work at all. Spermone, oh man, Megan PG-13. Come on, yeah, you didn't see that. You didn't see the PG-13 rating that flashed on the screen of the trailer. I did. I actually thought about watching it. I was like, oh man, is this going to be like an AI version of Chucky kind of thing? But then I saw PG-13 and I was like, fuck, this franchise is already dead. Down to 14. Megan is still good though. I recommend it. Sparrow, no, I'm pretty sure those guys with Avenger masks got away. Did they get away? Really? I don't even remember. Down to 14, Tobey Maguire saw the Bully Maguire memes. Oh, he did? He did! Yes! Oh, man. That's so cool. That one quiet kid, he barely got them, but I understand that he's a teenager, literally always getting beaten half to death. Ugh. Dark. Sparrow, remember when Marvel cared when they made stuff like the 90s shows and Spectacular and EMH and other stuff because they actually cared about the source material? But they were fucking going bankrupt at that time. They were bankrupt. They had no fucking money in the 90s. They were like, holy shit, we're broke. Guys, we're broke. We're going to have to sell some properties. The 90s and early 2000s, they were bankrupt. They were running out of money. They had no money. They had to make good stuff because if they did, they would not be where they are today. What happens is people come in and they actually do all this heavy lifting. Then you get new people in and then they just like, it just falls apart because they don't care. Again, and then they're going to gatekeep it. Like they think that gatekeeping it's going to work because they think that just because it's a new Spider-Man movie, just because it's a new Spider-Man game, just because it's a new TV show, just because that they're doing something with the property and they think that that's going to be what, what gives them money. It doesn't, they don't think about it in like oh, we should try to make this good. No, they're just like, we have the property. We can do whatever we want. So we're going to put all of the things that we like and care about into this, even though no one else does. And then, if nobody likes it, nobody likes it. And then guess what? They lose money. They're going to listen. And I hate to say this. Marvel, DC, and a lot of properties who have been doing a lot of stupid shit lately, Hollywood, you're not going to learn and you're not going to stop it until you go bankrupt. You're not going to learn until you literally go bankrupt, until you literally run the well dry. Because that's just the reality of the situation. As much as I want to sit here and say, oh, we can try to, fix it if I sit here and if I yell on the internet for, fucking hours and hours and hours and make a bunch of videos about it, like that they probably don't even watch YouTube. They're probably too busy sitting there thinking of like, how can I wreck this property? How can I just fundamentally come in, rob the property, drain it dry like a vampire, like a leech, like a parasite, and then vamoose like robbing a bank? Because that's what this is about. They're robbing the bank. They're not actually there to make a fucking deposit. They're there to rob the bank. Which is a weird metaphor for me to describe that, but that's the best one I could come up with off the top of my head. About a few months ago. It was cool. You mean Puss in Boots? No, I heard good things though. I've heard good things about that. Kenton Subs, I haven't been to a comic shop store since 2019. They just don't hit the same. That one quiet kid, you should read the Invincible comics, maybe Berserk, but if you're not, it's also hot in here, so that's not going to help. That's not going to help at all. Try to get some air, get my computer to cool off because the heat's on. But no, I try to watch a few episodes of Berserk. I kind of just stopped watching it. I've heard good things about Berserk. Like I play like I like Mortal Kombat. More like when it comes to like Mortal Kombat type violence, as long as their purpose, like as long as there's purpose behind a death or a killing, that's different. But when it's just like doing it for the sake of shock value, then I have a problem with it. You know, like looking back on like the Invincible, like that first episode of Invincible. And by the way, again, the comics versus the TV show. The TV show actually went more brutal than he did in the TV show. In the comic, it wasn't even a fight. It was literally just him, like, kind of. I mean, he just it's like really fast. It was like literally like Superman level speed. Everyone just died in like 6 seconds. Pausing, like I keep the internet, it works. It's trying. I mean, we're already at an hour, so I guess mission accomplished technically. All right, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to kind of like I'm gonna start to speed run through these a little bit. All right, Kenzie subs if shit. Kids no. Kids subs if you want something new, Mike. I recommend Invincible or Radiant Black. Down Thunder 14. What's even funny is that Emma Frost had a crush on Captain America, so when she found out she reminded Steve of his mom, she was disgusted. That one quiet kid. How do you feel about Henry? Yes. I thought Gail Gadot was greatest Wonder Woman. I don't want to see her. I want someone new with it. If you're gonna get rid of Henry Cavill, you might as well just get rid of her too. That one quiet kid, because that'll make them get more money. What about Wonder Woman in the JL cartoon? What do you think of her? I love her. She's perfect. Like, she's perfect in that show. I guess that's my Wonder Woman then. Is the Justice League cartoon then? What if Peter had a son in the universe? Would he be a good replacement? Like, he shouldn't even be replaced, but he shouldn't be replaced. Like, none of these characters should be replaced. You know, if I don't know. I personally, I would be okay with the daughter. I mean, I'm sure I could do a story where, you know, I would make it so that Peter can still kick ass as Spider-Man, but or maybe he just decides he doesn't want to, doesn't do it anymore for his family or something. But an older Peter and like a daughter, the daughter one would be fine. As long as Peter's not like, as long as he's not like, uncapable, like as long as he's capable of still like doing Spider-Man stuff a little bit, then then I would be fine with it. But you can't really replace anyone. One more try. Give me one more time. You fucking disgrace, internet. Sure, yeah, 100%. Down to the 14, you should watch Booze and Boots. It's really good. Death is. It's like if you don't make money, you're gonna lose your job. It's that simple. All right, guys. I think we should stop here for today. we talked about a lot of things. Um, had a little nice rant in here, which was cool. The internet did its best, but I think that we're gonna stop here then for today. And I don't know if we're gonna do it next week, but it was nice talking to you guys. It was nice talking to you guys again. I want to probably gonna start uploading after this video then, so that I can get that done, and then yeah, and then we can see. Then maybe the next time I do a podcast, I'll have an actual focus about what I want to talk about, a topic, and then we can get back on it. So yeah, that one quiet kid. See you, Mike. See you, man. All right, that one quiet kid. Mike, King of Ranting, IMMO. Yeah, thank you. All right, Kent sub. See you, Mike. All right, see you, man. Sparrow known. DC and Marvel cared when they made the cartoons, especially with DC and Marvel. Did until Ultimate Spider-Man. Yeah. All right, guys. With that being said, I'm gonna stop here for the day. I'm gonna end it here. So thank you guys so much for joining me. It's been, like I said, it's been great talking to you guys again. Come back next time. I'll have probably a more focused podcast. Until then, guys, thank you again so much for watching and talking with me. And I'm out of here. Up, and away. See you guys.